I'm Aiden Ackerman, and welcome to the first episode of 1 to 10. Today, we'll be making this. So the first thing you want to do is to open Adobe Illustrator, select 1920 by 1080, any DPI is fine, and you're going to go over to the Shape tool, select Rectangle tool, then you're going to draw a rectangle like this, remove the border, and color it whatever color you want. I'm going to color it about like that. Then you're going to want to center it, and see these little dots right here? Drag those in all the way, so you create this shape. Then what you're going to want to do is select the ellipse tool and make a small circle like that and color it white. These are going to be our eyes, so then you can just position it wherever you want. A great way to make sure that things are lined up is to draw a rectangle like this. Now that I have that, I can draw a duplicate of it, and then now I can take this circle and line it up on that perfectly. There we go. I think these should be a little bit bigger. Let's just make them 90. Alright, perfect. So now we're going to take this circle, we're going to do Control C, Control F, and then make it smaller while holding Shift and Alt. Maybe that small, that looks good. Color it however you want, like this. Okay. Now next we're going to make the hair. Again, all you need are some circles. We're going to color them for this guy. He's going to be a redhead. We're going to make them orange like this. So the ones in the back should be darker, just like that. And make them different sizes and stuff. Just like that. We're going to take both of these and move them behind him, just like that. Then we're going to make some more circles. These ones are going to be of a lighter tone. Like that. Boom, just like that. We've got some solid hair right there. Now we're going to make the nose. It's going to be just like this shape. Gonna make it pink. Just like that. We're going to make it a little taller. Then we can drag these out again. Boom, now we have a nose. My guy's looking a little funny, isn't he? Let's do that. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Actually, I'm going to take all of the hair pieces and move them down a little bit. Yeah, that's looking better. Yeah, okay, his hair's looking good. Okay, now for the mouth, we're going to take a circle that's about this big. We'll just make it like that. Then we're going to line it up in the middle here. Okay, let's actually make it a bit smaller. There we go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to select this, hold Shift and select that, then take this tool, hold Alt and delete that. So now this shape has a hole in it. So now that we've gotten that, we're going to make the mouth. So you're going to create a new composition with the same dimensions, 1920 by 1080. Now for the mouth, we're going to take two rectangles on top of each other for the teeth, like that, and then another one on top just by holding Alt and dragging it. So let's actually press Control Shift D so you see the transparency in the background. So now that we have that, we're going to make a even bigger rectangle. Just make it a random color for now. It's going to be like that. I'm going to center it and put it behind them. So we're going to make this one a gradient, and it's going to be at 90 degrees. So the colors are going to be red to like black. Yeah, perfect. Let's change that to 270. There we go. Cool, so we've got our colors now. And now we're going to do the same thing we did last time. We're going to curve it in like that. Super nice. So now we're going to move this up just for a second, and we're going to draw another rectangle. Let's just draw it out here. This is going to be our tongue, so let's make it pink. Perfect. We're going to put it right here. We're going to curve it in like that, and make sure this is behind all the teeth. Now we're going to drag this back down again, and now we should take all of these, drag them up a little bit, up to like here. Perfect. Now we're going to make a rectangle that's about this big and has the same skin color. So if we take this whole thing, we're probably going to have to make it a lot smaller. So copy it. Why is that there? Copy it. Paste it in here. Yeah, this has to be a lot smaller. So we're going to scale it all down till it fits in here. Click on this layer here, then click on here and click release to layers sequence, then select all of these and drag them on top, and then you can delete layer 1. Perfect. So now we're going to save this, go into After Effects, and we're going to animate it. So now that we're in After Effects, drag in your project file. So drag it in just like this, the Adobe Illustrator file. So for footage dimensions, click on layer size and import kind composition. This is important later. So now that you have it in, double click on it. So we have our guy. He's looking a little bit weird right now because all of his facial features are just null. So we're going to find the mouth section. Let's see. So now what we're going to do is we're going to select all of these layers that involve the mouth. All 5 of them. We're going to right click, we're going to click pre-compose. We're going to name this mouth. So when you click OK, now we have this. Looks a little funky, but that's okay, it should. So now we have all of these things. So they're all still parented. So if we move the tooth, which is 17, down, it should look like that. Perfect, that looks like a mouth, except this piece should be down more. Yeah, so it should be aligned up to the bottom of the bottom tooth, sorry, just like that. So now we have this functional mouth. So in order to close the mouth, the teeth would glitch into each other, but when it is inside the face, you can't see that, so it's okay. So now that we have this, we're going to go back to face and mouth, and on mouth, we're going to click on the rectangle tool. Actually, no, we're going to click on, press Q to go to the ellipse tool. Now we're going to make an ellipse that roughly matches the chin of this guy. Just like that. Beautiful. So now that we have that, the mouth can move freely. So if we take the tooth and just go, look at that, now his mouth is open. So now that we have that down, we're going to animate it. So in order to do that, we're going to go back to mouth. We're going to bring the tooth up to here, I believe. Let's check that. Yep, that's a nice closed mouth. We're going to right click on position, click separate dimensions, click one of the stopwatches, go forward about, yeah, that far seems good. Move the Y position down to here. See how that looks? That looks quite nice. So we are going to go back to mouth. We're going to make a keyframe. We're going to click on this button to enter the graph editor. Click on Easy Ease here. And then we're going to click on this point. Click Easy Ease there. Drag them while holding Shift to keep them going straight. So now let's watch this animation. Very nice. So now we're going to go into face and mouth. And look at that. Look at that. We got our mouth opening. Beautiful. So as it does that, we can also, whatever you want. You can make the eyes move in whatever direction. We're going to make this eye go from here to here. And then we're going to go into the graph editor, make everything easy ease. Hold Shift while dragging those. Let's watch that. That eye moved. Let's make this eye move at the same time. Well, let's select this eye. Go to the beginning of the keyframe. Oh, we can just parent them. Take this side, drag the parent tool to that. Boom, both eyes move at the same time. Amazing. And in order to make the hair wiggle, we're going to go to the anchor point tool. We're going to drag this to, we're going to turn on snapping first. Drag this to the middle of the nose, seems good. So once you've done that, select all of the hairs. Press R. And then press stopwatch. So now all of the hairs are about to be animated. So on one of them, we're going to take the rotation and move it like this. Back to 0. So we're going to go into the graph editor. And we're going to make this a very nice curve. We can make that a little bit better. I'm going to drag this out, drag this out. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So now we're going to take these keyframes, press Ctrl C, select this hair, which is up here. We're going to move to like here, press Ctrl V, then take this hair, move a little farther, press Ctrl V, then this hair a little bit farther, press Ctrl V. We're going to keep doing that over and over again until eventually we get this. Those are a bit far apart, but you get the idea. Put them closer together, you'll get a wave. So that's pretty much how you do it. The eyebrows, same as everything else, you just animate the position and rotation to move them up and down. There you go. That is how you make this face and mouth. Thank you for watching the very first episode. Thank you for watching the very first episode. Thank you for watching the very first episode. Oh wow, I keep making sound. Thank you for watching the very first episode of 1 to 10. Hope you enjoyed. I'm Aiden Ackerman. Thanks for watching. I'm Aiden Ackerman. Thanks for watching. I don't need to say I'm Aiden Ackerman. That's just weird.